Hello, and welcome to The Relevance of Now with William Linville. My name's Michael Connell, here with William. Hi, William.
Hi, Michael. How's it going, buddy?
Fantastic. How are you?
I am doing great. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Today, I want to share a higher level experience and share it for the benefit of all so we can look at it and help people understand. Because over the years, as I've been increasing my vibratory levels and marrying my higher lower self, I've had many different experiences from things outside of me presenting. And we thought it would be complementary to just explore this in a little more detail as to a recent experience I had last week.
Okay, perfect.
And the purpose of sharing this is to share scenarios that can happen when you're in higher states of consciousness that are new and different and unique. And at first, sometimes my body and mind may have had fears or doubts about certain things, and we're looking to assist all concerned in providing more clarity and information on things that happen and how best to address them.
Awesome, awesome.
What occurred was on Saturday afternoon, my body was feeling tired, and I put on an eye mask on the couch and put in some earbuds with the frequency and took a nap. And this whole experience was about 2 hour time frame. So I took a nap for a while and then I woke up and my third eye had the most pressure I've ever felt within my third eye. And my eyes, my physical eyes, were, without me consciously doing it, pressure was on them to stay shut. So I tuned into my third eye and just felt what it was feeling and just laid there tuning into it in the relevance of now and was in and out of sleep. Whenever I kind of pop out, the pressure uh, was still there. And at some point, I feel pressure on my hand wrist area. And it felt like Jennifer, my wife, was grabbing my hand. But then after a little while, I realized that she wasn't. And then I felt a pressure, uh, sort of on my thighs and chest area of an energy. I perceived it, let's just say it was an energy. And so I perceived what was grabbing my hand was now kind of, it seemed like it was trying to infiltrate into my body. And as you've taught, I immediately just tuned into my higher self and commanded it to be gone in whatever the exact way and words I said. And it was gone immediately. And so I had a sense that this was an entity. And I guess we can just start the conversation there. Like, what was really going on?
It was an entity that was trying to merge with you and trying to scare you to where you would give your power away to it because it was attracted to your light. Because as you're vibrating faster and faster and faster, they're looking for a way home, but they're also looking to merge with you to take your power away. And you did what was totally appropriate, which is turning into your higher levels and binding at home, where it had no power whatsoever.
Yeah, that's helpful because there was no fear in that state that I had at that time. But it wasn't energy that was felt super bad, but it didn't feel good.
Exactly.
And so right away, when it didn't feel good and it felt like it was trying to merge, is when I commanded it home. And so you've shared before about when we're at lower vibratory levels of megahertz. Um, I forget the exact numbers that entities can come in.
Yeah, 68,000 megahertz per second or less.
Okay,
And you wouldn't even have noticed it because you would have been vibrating in such a dense state.
gotcha.
And your third eye, you were feeling pressure because you were using your gifts of psychicism to be able to pick up on it and starting to feel the lower vibrational frequencies attempting to merge with you, and using your gifts of intuition and using your gifts of psychicism to see this was not you that was attempting to merge with you.
Right. Years ago in meditation, there was an experience where there was like an energy outside of me that I could see and feel. And it felt really good. And I allowed it to merge perceivably into my field. And so that's possible as well.
Yes.
Because there was a practitioner, a massage practitioner that once warned me, like, don't let anything in. But are there times where there's energies that are assisting and feel really good and it's okay to let them in?
Yeah, your higher levels, you're always letting your higher states of consciousness in. Like when you invoke that, all right, higher levels, keep me unfolding as quickly as I can handle for my highest and best good. You're letting in higher and higher aspects of yourself to come in and to take command and to begin to integrate within you. But they are higher levels of yourself, not an outside deity.
Yes, understand. And anyone will know that through feeling.
Yes,
And when you're in the relevance of now is the time that you can truly feel.
exactly.
And if you have any doubts, say no, not right now. No thanks.
Yeah, just bind all entities, energies, and thought forms up, out, and away from your mind, body, and aura now, and bind them to the sun to be repolarized for the good of all humanity, never to return.
And during the last Q&A, Dear One was saying that she saw an entity through the person she was assisting, and she was wondering about was she able to assist in clearing it? Can you share more about how you shared we can bring in our higher levels and really ask them to assist us?
Absolutely. Yeah, but you can welcome in your higher levels to make you an instrument for the highest and best good of all concerned. And when you see an entity in another, the entity is presenting and is presenting right in front of you to bind them home. So you bind all entities, energies, and thought forms up, out, and away from the dear one in front of you. You bind them up, out, and away from their mind, body, and aura now. And you bind them to the sun to be repolarized for the good of all humanity, never to return, because they are presenting to be cleared. But you're not out there looking for things to clear. It's presenting right in front of you.
And if our mind comes in and has some doubts, we can also just call in our higher levels and
Yeah, higher levels take command of the mind.
or take command of binding them out.
Yeah,
All those options. They're there to assist us in any and all ways, and we can trust that.
absolutely. And go with it. Higher levels keep me clear of all entities, energies, and thought forms permanently, because you're not here to be a clearing station. And your body is your body. It's not a clearing station for entities, energies, and thought forms.
Fantastic. That seems like a perfect way to close out today. And thank you for all that clarity on assisting us in acknowledging our power and responding to any and all that presents as we transition and continue in the marriage of the higher and lower self.
Absolutely. And when you're in the relevance of the now, all kinds of things are going to present for you. Or now you're just binding it out to assist yourself, of course, but also assisting others around you. And you're becoming lighter and lighter, and you're asking your body to vibrate faster and faster to where you're becoming that clear and perfect conduit of divine love and truth that you are and that you were created to be from the beginning.
Oh, thank you, William, and thank you all for joining us. This is The Relevance of Now with William Linville. Please click subscribe and join us next time. Namaste.
Namaste.